guys?
Yes, sir.
Is the world ready? You know, they was at our ass last week. Is the world ready?
The world in trouble.
I mean, episode 19, man. Here we go, man. You know, move.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It was a crazy week this week, man. You know.
You know what it is, man.
We seen something that in my almost half a century of living, I ain't never seen in my life, man. I feel like I'm pretty good when it comes to being a historian and the buff when it comes to that. But since 1812, man, I ain't never seen nothing like it. You know, 2021, 200 some years later, our own people.
If that's what you want to say, our own people.
I mean, at the end of the day, they Americans. I mean, they.
Well, you got a point there, buddy. I agree with you.
It wasn't terror. It wasn't domestic. I mean, it wasn't, out of town terrorism. You know, this was the domestic.
Yeah.
You know,
that was tough.
We're gonna call it for what it is. You know, that was domestic terrorism.
It was treason, man.
Yeah. You know.
It was most definitely treason, and I don't. It's some disturbing shit. And I'm gonna say this right now off the top.
Please do, by all means. By all means.
Black folks.
Man.
Black, brown. Any other ethnic backgrounds. That is not our beef. Point blank. What happened in that Capitol over the week, that's not our beef. And I'm so happy that us as people, or so you say left wingers or whoever else, wasn't out there to participate or do anti-protesting against them. Because you already see where they trying to cause or trying to say who did it, like they was infiltrated. That's BS.
By Antifa.
That's BS. So I'm happy you all stayed out of the way.
Antifa wouldn't have stood a chance in that mob.
Exactly. And let it happen. I'm so happy you all did that. Because all I can say is, like the brother Malcolm said, the chickens came home to roost.
Yeah, that's what they did.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's exactly what they did.
The same people.
The world was able to see
right
these jokers for just who they are.
The same people that make policies and laws and rules or whatever that does not benefit everyone in this country as a whole, now they are embarrassed. They are embarrassed. Because the same people you make these rules and regulations for to comfort their needs and their well-being, they shit it all on y'all. They smack y'all right in your face.
Indeed.
So what can you say about that? Because all you ever did was turn your heads when you know this shit's going on. And then you want to say Blue Lives Matter. Oh yeah?
All lives matter, all everything.
That's bullshit. Because if it did matter so much, you wouldn't have had them people going there and attacking them police, killing the police, beating them, or whatever else you did to them. So you would never had that problem. Who did that? The same people that preaches that bullshit. And then I will never forget what the officer posted today. The other day when he said that it was police officers and individuals in their military that was showing their badge and their IDs as if they supposed to be in the Capitol. That goes to show you. And see, what people fail to realize is this. And let's just call it what it is, buddy. They took the white robes off
And put the red hats on.
And put the blue suits on. You understand what I'm saying? They put the blue suits on. That's what they did. Let's just be fair and square about it. They took the white suits off and put the blue suits on. And now you got all these other goddamn officers out here want to take up for all these other officers. You know that's corrupt as shit because blue lives matter. Blue lives only matter when it's benefiting their cause. That's it. Because if it did matter, you would never did the other shit that you did to them other officers. And I seen other officers at the Capitol telling them to come on.
Let them right on there.
It was all designed, it was set up.
Started from the top. Man.
It was set up like it's supposed to happen.
Started from the top.
People from other states been said they was going to send people over. You never made the call for them to send other individuals over. Yo, you know what you was doing, man. That's outrageous.
See what happened was, this whole situation came from the top. They had 4 hours before the rally even started. They had already been called in. The National Guards had already been called in. 4 hours before it even started.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? They were never deployed. They were never dispatched there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Police opened up the gate, let them in. You can see it clear as day. They just let them in.
Let them in.
You know what I'm saying? They stood down, knowing that the 3 branches of government are sacred.
Right.
The White House, the Capitol, and the Supreme Court.
Right.
If you were to breach them at any given time, they are to open fire. You know what I'm saying? Not once did they even think about it. They didn't even think about it.
Well,
I
seen that black cop shot that lady.
Let them do what they wanted to do.
I seen that.
You know what I'm saying?
I seen when he shot that lady. She tried to jump into the chamber.
Yeah.
And he put a hot one in her ass.
But see, that was a part of that they couldn't allow to be reached.
Yeah.
You notice all it took was, I told them, all it took was them to shoot somebody. You see everybody else backed off.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody else tried to come through that window.
Yeah, that's insane, man. The shit that I witnessed.
Yo, that didn't even, I said it weeks ago. That with this man in office, our country looks like a third world country. What happened this week, I can't even say that looked like a third world country. I don't know I couldn't tell you what that looked like. A war zone is what it looked like. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, man.
That's
crazy.
That's
what you witnessed, you'll never witness again. Not in your lifetime.
Period.
Not in your lifetime.
Period.
Maybe in somebody else's, but
right. Because what happened was insane. And I'm gonna call it, and I'm gonna say it like it is. That shit was insane, man. And I tell you what, you want to satisfy me about what's going on? This is what you do. You go ahead and you charge them rightfully. And what I mean by that is the same damn law that.
No, I don't want to cut you off. I want to see all of them be held to that same law that he just passed.
There you go. About any federal property, anything like that. 10 years.
10 years in jail.
10 years in jail.
All of them to get that same, to fall right under the same guidelines that he just put in place.
Exactly. That's what I want. Because guess what? That law is still in place that I know of.
I don't know. You drink.
That law is still in place that I know of, and I need it going on. I need it in play. Also, you know how when soon somebody go do a crime and the police kill that person or whatever, and they want to charge the whole team with murder? Guess what? Them individuals that got killed, I think their friends need to be charged with murder because they went in there and they broke and did a crime. Right?
Yeah, because if I went out there and banged on somebody and and y'all two with me, we all getting it.
Right. Even if the police
We all
would do something to you, we getting that charge. We getting that murder charge. We ain't killed a soul, but we getting that murder charge. You know what I'm saying? So I say
That's just like the little kids who stole a Jeep and hit the police when they was robbing the house.
yeah.
The other three weren't even outside, but
Right.
they got murder charges. Same as the kid that hit and killed the police lady.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
So you was all participated in the crime, and I think you all should pay. That's what I think. And you talking about patriotism. That's bullshit. You got Colin Kaepernick to sit down there and bend the knee due to the fact that what he was believing in, which was true, police brutality,
Yeah.
unjust
That's what it was about.
system, was true.
But
And
he-
you
but
got
he
these
was
cocksuckers.
He was unpatriotic though.
Right, but then you got these cocksuckers going up to the Capitol on false information. And they know it's false information, but they gotta be setting tones. And you got a motherfucking orange man that I will never forget that he told him,
let
if
me
I'm gonna
enlighten
run anything, I'm gonna run for a Republican, because you can tell him any goddamn thing.
Let me enlighten these people for a minute about that. These people know that what they got going on is their last grasp at supremacy. They know he's on the way out. They didn't have it before he came in. He enabled them for 4 years. So they know that this is their last grasp at supremacy. They're null and void now. They're minorities now. So they already know they have nothing else coming. When Trump is gone, they know they done. He gone and they as good as done. And all of them a bunch of cowards anyway. Because you'll never see none of them come in the city doing that dumb shit. All of them a bunch of hicks that's out in the sticks somewhere. They run around with each other in the woods, doing tactical moves and all of the shit on things that don't move. But they'll never approach nobody outside of that. They'll be just like they have to be, just like they was up there. Thousands of them. They got plenty of guns. They don't want that smoke. They cowards, man. You saw it. Plain and simple. But the one good thing is they mess with the right ones. But them FBI boys ain't playing with them. They getting them, knocking them down. I mean knocking them down. They losing jobs. These idiots losing jobs, and that's how you gotta hit them.
Yeah.
That's what you hit white people.
You
in the
mess with
pocket.
their money.
You hit them in the pocket.
Damn right.
So now they need to worry about how they gonna pay their mortgages and pay for them old pickup trucks with them gun racks in the back. Now y'all need to worry about all that.
And then on top of that, you got a district attorney that's strongly going at the Trump and whoever else that's backing him. So in DC, so you already know it's going down like that.
This man and dug himself a hole he'll never get out of.
Yeah, worst
Now
president we ever had.
everybody jumping ship on him.
The
now
worst
your boys,
president.
and your boys, he's still trying to hold on.
Yeah,
Lil Ted, as he called him.
yeah.
He's
Lil
still
Ted.
trying to hold on. You the same dude that he just flat out disrespected your wife. You had so much negative things to say about him in the beginning.
Everybody.
Now all of a sudden you his right hand man.
Everybody. Lindsey
You
Graham.
an idiot. Oh, Lindsey Graham jumped ship. He wasn't.
Romeo,
You didn't see
all
what
of
they
them.
did to him the other day, did you?
What they do?
Oh my God, he was coming through the airport. People went crazy on him. Bras all up in his face. They had to push people out. They was calling him a traitor. And
That was
everything.
Lindsey Graham
That
or
was Lindsey Graham.
Okay, because
they did Witchcom too though.
Yeah.
They did Mitch too.
Yeah. No, not Mitch. I'm talking about from out of Utah. Mitt Romney. Yeah, Mitt Romney.
They did Mitt Romney too.
Yeah.
But they did him on the plane. But you know he don't travel with no security.
Yeah, he did. They did.
You know he get on a plane by himself.
Yeah.
He don't have no security or nothing. So
They
that's
did
how
on-
they was all in his face on the plane. And carrying on.
Yeah, they did a lot with him, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they most definitely did a lot with him. They did a whole lot with him. I don't know what was up with
But
that.
you know he wasn't never for the foolery from the beginning.
Yeah,
Never. That's why Trump didn't like him.
right.
Because he was never for it. He always was against Trump.
Because he was challenging.
Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you have some of these guys that follow him, try to stay in his corner. But at the end of the day, anytime you got Lindsey Graham and Mitch McConnell, these are the biggest of bigots. Turn it back on them, you cross a line that should have never been crossed, son. If you can't see that in plain sight, something wrong with you.
Mm.
If them two crossed you, you cross a line that you can't come back from.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, their lives were still at stake. You know what I'm saying? This man is nothing like you ever see. Do you realize what them people was chanting? Them people was trying to get the Mike Pence.
Yeah.
They talking about hang him.
Pence. Yeah.
Hang him.
Hang him.
That's why they had the what you call zip ties. They gonna kidnap him and everything.
You sent them people up there while your vice president is. Now did you hear that
after vice president, yo?
Now did you hear the thing?
He's sick. This man
Donald
is
Trump
sick.
didn't say nothing to this man since
They haven't had one word. They haven't spoken one word since that.
Wow.
Since that day.
All I'm gonna say is wow.
That's unbelievable, yo. That's unbelievable. That's unbelievable, man.
Well,
As soon as you think he can't, the minute you think that he can't outdo what the last thing he did. Oh man, he like my man said in Dumb and Dumber, he turned around and totally redeemed himself. Man, this guy, man, I'm telling you, I ain't never seen nothing like this Joker, man. You'll never see nothing else like it.
I'm gonna add my 3 cents in this conversation here.
Please do, by all means, do tell.
First, I'm gonna say we had no introduction, so I'm just going off the rip. I don't know what happened. We were so eager to stomp with a man.
Oh, yeah, the witch color was going out, remember? You got up for the joint. You couldn't.
Yeah, you
You
started.
got up for the phone.
No, before that. But
Shit.
even here, there, I'm here. We here.
The flexitarian was on.
Yeah.
He back.
We here.
Bullshit flexitarians.
A few technical difficulties, but man, Trump, he has made his second. He landed his second spot in history. The first one was getting voted.
Oh man.
And this
Before you get into your spill, I just want to say, I watched the world leader of France, the world leader of Great Britain, the world leader of Canada, the Prime Minister in Canada. All of these guys looked at this in disgust. And these same people say, man, this is not the United States of America. Now these are world leaders from other major countries saying that what they saw Wednesday was not indicative of what the United States stand for. It's crazy, man. But go ahead, yo. I just had to get that out.
That's kind of touched on what I was gonna say too. This is bigger than just what happened the other day. This is way bigger than that. If we thought that was big, outside of what people saw, this is bigger than that.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Yeah.
This is the most highest guarded place.
Well.
Next to the damn private Department of Treasury. I can't think of nothing that's more guarded than this place. And you can just walk in there like that?
Yo, I just told my man about the young girl. Y'all probably don't even remember this. It just happened a few years back when a young girl went the wrong way
In the car.
down that street in the car.
Black girl.
Black girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
She was
And
going
what
down by the
happened?
wire. They shot her
They
ass
shot
up.
and killed him. Yeah.
In D.C.
DC.
At the Capitol.
That happened.
Anybody, if you breach that Capitol,
This is...
Whichcomb said this morning, they had a panel on this morning. Reverend Al Sharpton said, man, no one can tell me anything about rallies at the Capitol. I've done far too many of them.
Mm-hmm.
He said, you can't even get onto the grounds of the Capitol because there's always a barrier of police there before you even can get to the Capitol. For you to even get onto the ground.
Right.
For you to be able to come up to storm the Capitol.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And like, everybody is not understanding, man. That this shit came from the top.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They were told to stand down.
Ain't no question.
Those National Guards that were called in 4 hours before the rally even started, that never showed up, they were told to stand down. Them Capitol Police that kept backpedaling, they were told to stand down. You understand what I'm saying? Obviously, somebody ain't get the memo on the one that blew that girl back through that window.
But see,
you understand what I'm saying? This was a part of. Yo, you have to realize these people stole computers and everything out of there. You talking about hard drives? You talking about the most sacred information on the planet. You don't know what they could have taken out of there.
Right.
What was on these hard drives? You know what I'm saying? Could have been codes to anything. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yo, they violated this country.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's just
of epic proportion.
The violation was incredibly disturbing.
Niggas,
that's what I'm saying.
Niggas let the foot all up on Nancy Pelosi. That's like,
yeah.
I mean, like,
we got ISIS
taking pictures in the seat that the vice president was just sitting in an hour before.
Yeah.
We got ISIS sitting around with years of planning how to get in this motherfucker.
Exactly.
And
y'all just walk right in.
It's a motherfucker to say stand down. Y'all can go ahead and walk in there.
Walk in there. That's it.
You got motherfuckers completely planning life's work, trying they gonna figure out how to get there.
What people don't know, that plane that went down in Pennsylvania
was coming for that.
That was going to the Capitol.
Yeah.
That was the Capitol.
I remember that.
You had the one hit the Pentagon.
Yeah.
You had the two that hit the World Trade Center. That one was going to the Capitol, but
that's the extremes we go through to try to get in there.
Exactly.
But yeah, you need to say stand down. You can walk in there. 47. Man, this is an embarrassment to the highest power.
But what I don't want people to get away from. I don't want people to get misconstrued and fucked up or twisted. We are not out of the hot water yet. This man's finger is still on the button until the 12 o'clock, the January 20th.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Tomorrow morning, impeachment tables are on and papers are on the table tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
This is how serious and how significant it is that they realize that we have to get this man out of here.
Well, they might something
you
might don't go down
saying?
until after he's out of there.
Just like they don't
had a Senate.
They worried now about whether or not these same people that violated, he gonna pardon them. He still got the power. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying, yo. It goes so much deeper than what we see on the surface.
But what at some point you can say, man, get the fuck out of here?
Well,
no,
you can't. I mean, if they invoke
the fuck up out of there right now,
if they invoke the 25th Amendment, they can do it.
They can do it immediately.
But actually, but man, that's hard because they're gonna need the Republicans to do it. And you still got a bunch of them. You still, after what happened Wednesday, you still had about 8 or 9 Republicans, 6 Republicans that were still not backing down out of the 14 that was there, that was trying to overturn it, out of the Senate. It's still 130. It still had 130 Republicans on the House side.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So like, yo, I don't understand what it takes. So that's why they say, when he say he could shot somebody in the middle of
and don't get charged,
and still not lose his base, I have no other choice but to believe him.
Believe him. Have to.
I have no other choice but to believe him.
I mean, you gotta be a nervous wreck sitting in there after what just happened. It's no telling what he might do. After what just happened,
this is the point that I'm making.
After what just happened, it's no telling how big this is.
That's the point I'm making. This is why they so these people were petrified. Yo, they had to run these people to the bunkers. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of them, you gotta realize, a lot of them people old, decrepit. Like some of them guys been 50, 40 years in there.
43 years,
yeah,
right.
like 40 and 50 years in there. You know what I'm saying? So like, I mean, a lot of them people are old. So yo, this is like I said, this is the concern. You know what I'm saying? And we have every right to be concerned. Because like I said, as long as
but this thing, as I'm saying, ain't no point you can say, man, get the hell out. Like, it's known that he done this. It ain't like it's something you gotta hide. Fuck the law.
This is still.
See, this is back when we talk about connected to you. At some point, you gotta make your own decision.
This is still a land of law. still a land of
You
law.
keep on saying you make your own. You can't do that.
Hey, yo.
Still a
Because it
land
don't
of law.
stick. If you keep on trying to do shit in your own means of power how you want to do, and when you
That's
gotta
just
go
like
through
how
the
many-
process,
Man, that's why street
how
law
many
is
times-
good sometimes. People
how
don't
many
like street
times
law.
you got,
but street
you got
law
police
works.
that
Sometimes
do
street
stuff
law
that they ain't
works.
got no business doing. Then when they get to court, even though you got them dead to right because you didn't follow protocol, the dude get off. You understand? What I'm
Man, I
saying?
need to go get that project lawyer and tell us what to do. Tell us how to get out of here. Hey, this is ridiculous.
Only way they can invoke the 25th Amendment, and actually
what does it take to do
see,
it?
if they invoke the 25th Amendment, they still breaking the law because it's actually made for when you incapacitated or not able to perform your duties.
Yeah.
Not just because they want you out of there.
Right.
So
Man,
still breaking the law.
that was
if they do
that was when he first before he
25th.
got voted. He was incapacitated in his duties. Is that something new?
I'm just saying. I just want to let people know who may not know what that,
That's
what
it.
that
You
law
just
is
said it the
and that
technical way.
amendment.
But the real way, what we were saying when he first got it, how the fuck this fool get in that?
Yeah, somebody-
But the thing is that all that means is now just gonna go to Mike Pence. He's just gonna be president to the 20.
Well, I hope that don't happen.
You
You
know
know
what I'm
why?
saying?
Because then he can try to pardon. Man, I don't want to do shit.
Yeah.
Fuck it. So let him go and stay.
Man,
go.
Mike Pence like the dude. Mike Pence like the dude.
Man, Mike Pence the time
Listen.
man eating his ass.
No, Mike
For the
Pence the
simple
guy.
fact that he sent them people there with his family members in there while he was in there as well.
Okay, listen, Mike Pence the guy that you know you the guy, you the homeboy, you got friends out of control. And you roll with him on a few dumb shit. You roll with him with some dumb shit a few times. But at some point you're like, yo,
Man,
come on, yo.
man,
Like
come
go
on.
act
I
with
ain't,
this bullshit.
I ain't
man.
none of that, son.
I ain't going tonight. You know.
That's how he looked at me. Like to me, that's how he looked. He look like that. Like man,
He look like Cuba
I
Gooding
can't roll
Jr.
with this
You know what he said? Dope boy, let me out. Let me out.
So
That's what
let
he
me-
look like.
Yeah.
Let me respond to. I'm not responding, but we got some few people. One caller said they're your doctors, your lawyers, your judges, and etc. So how do we get rid of them? They here to stay. You just better get your act on who you do business with. So
As far as what the people who was
Get a
in
better
there,
art, who
who
do
was in there supposed
Okay, I get
just
what
get
you're
it.
saying.
Yeah.
Better out. Yeah.
yeah. So
She was saying, who do you get rid of? Say it again. Say judges.
so it says they're your doctors, your lawyers, your judges, and etc. So how do we get rid of them? They here to stay.
vote.
Just get your when you say art, who you do better, who you do business with. So I basically think you said act or
Right.
yeah.
I think she's saying
Yeah.
art. I think she's saying like arts.
Yeah.
Like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I was just trying to correct if it was.
Right. You just better get.
Yeah. So you know what I mean. And then we have somebody said good evening, Hurt Middleman and Mean Man. So, but we got another one after this incident. They are well aware of the nutcase that this man is. He didn't even let his main man know what was going on. Talking about Pence.
Right. That's the thing. Right.
So I believe whatever they up to do, I truly don't believe they will be any or much objections.
But
I think
but
it-
he ain't let him know because the whole game plan was Pence ain't going there and
But
do what he wanted him to
he
do. in
been
the first
getting on
place.
Pence the whole time.
But
Like,
no,
like
he
Pence
put
ain't with it.
the
Put the pressure
first
on
of all,
him,
he put the pressure on Pence
Right. That's what I'm saying.
2
right.
days before that
Right.
to go in there and do that
Right.
when he don't even have the power to even do it.
Right.
So when Pence bucked back and told him, man, I don't even have the power to do what you asking me to do.
Correct.
Right.
That's why in the tweet he gonna holler, he gonna tell them people, yeah, if Pence don't do what we need him to do.
Basically, right. This is told
Basically, if he get in there and he don't do what he's supposed to do, get his ass too. That's basically what he was saying. If you read the
We're breaking this
text,
down the hood. Every time you say, I'm gonna break it down the hood way. I know you're a little technical.
in layman's
I'm
terms.
gonna break it